For great deals on John Deere equipment, visit Hempspeak Equipment in Longmont today. Or find us online at longspeakequipment.com or myjohndeerdealer.com.
The official and only Weed Talk radio station. This is KHIG 1580 AM, Mountain, Colorado Springs, Colorado.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Yeah, right. It's only the most durable, longest lasting, abundant, and common natural soft fiber on the planet. And up until now, no one's been talking about it. It's everything you ever wanted to know about hemp, and then some. Let's talk hemp with Mike and JR on Hempspeak.
That's right. That's what we do every day, Monday through Friday, 4 to 5 p.m. Colorado time, here on KHI 1580, Colorado Springs, Colorado. Wherever you are, you can listen to Hempspeak. Listen live at letstalkpot.com. This is Hempspeak. Mike's there. I'm JR. Hi, Mike. How are you?
JR, I'm having a great day. How are you doing today?
Fantastic.
What a great day in the world of hemp. You're listening to Hempspeak. We are the Hemp Whisperers, Mike and JR. We're getting such incredible feedback, and I'm astounded from everywhere around the globe. People are listening to Hempspeak. It's pretty cool to be a part of, JR.
I remember yesterday we talked about the fact that at letstalkpot.com, anywhere in the world, you can listen to this show. You can listen to 1580 KHI, and we are hearing from people all over the country, states like Michigan, Texas, California, and our neighbors north of the border in Canada. We got a lot of folks up in Canada listening.
Well, we have a lot of friends out there, and we sure appreciate all the support. Today, we, in fact, have a Canadian, I think. We're going to find out for sure what he says. His name is Travis Todd. He's with Hemp Farm Co., Hemp Farm Co., and they've got hemp farms in Canada, and they've got some stuff in the Petri dish here in Colorado. We call Colorado the Petri dish because so much has happened just simply because of the legalization front, and it moved this whole hemp industry miles, actually. We had an Amendment A64 come into play, which made industrial hemp okay to grow. And so since then, we've just had an enormous activity in Colorado. That pot is part of hemp, and all the stuff that's happened medically and has all been here in the Petri dish in Colorado, and we're real excited to be a part of it.
Yeah, Travis Todd will join us later in the hour. He'll talk about all of those things and more. And also on the show today, Bill Nichols from Lab 710. That might be Bill on the line.
Why don't we just bring Bill up if he's available?
Okay, let's see if Bill is there. Bill, you there?
What do you say, guys? We need to get these clouds out of here so we can start pegging it on the fairway.
I hear you.
Heck, I haven't been in the fairway. It's usually the woods. I'm in the woods, okay. It's getting out of the woods, which is hard.
Well, it just depends on what you're doing.
Well, that's right. That's right.
If there's a cloud of smoke that's coming up, then I want to play with you and hit it in the woods.
No, we don't do that kind of golf, because you're not supposed to drive while you're under the influence.
Well, not only are you not supposed to drive, but we can't consume it in public place.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So for all you good people listening in, let's just make sure you
got the rules.
Yeah, hit it forward. And we say never straight, but that's a different story.
As long as you're playing Fort Worth rules and you're hitting past the ladies' team.
Yeah. And if you play with Mike, you have to take your shoes off because he plays barefoot sometimes.
You got to be in touch with the earth to really feel.
Before we start in, there's one other thing I've got to say because I'm on that monstrosity I-25 every day going back and forth to Denver, and I'm going to give a plug in to TuneIn Radio because KHI can now be reached on TuneIn Radio.
Yeah.
So you can take that app with you, run it through your stereo, listen to it all over Denver, and spread the word.
TuneIn Radio.
TuneIn Radio. Sweet.
No, we're glad to hear that.
And the beautiful thing is, it doesn't cost anything. So
it's so nice to see talk radio kind of make a comeback there's just so much interest in the subject matter, though obviously that's the cause of this. There's people that want to speak their minds, just like Lab 710, who's a pretty new company. Let's face it. When did you guys start?
We've been at this about 3 years, and considering, in the 4,000-year history of cannabis and cannabinoids and flowers, dabs are really basically pretty new. We're only about a 5-year industry. So, and with that comes a lot of trials and tribulations. One of them is sort of not that deep, is how the media portrays us. And, there's not a lot of good that can be shown when you're on Bill O'Reilly with a big torch. You're linking you to the ISIS guys. So one of the first things I'd like to talk about is everybody go get you an electric nail. You'll love it.
An electric what?
An electric nail.
Nail.
Electric nail, they use this in dabbing and shattering. And in fact, if I can, I just got to take this nanosecond to give a shout out to a company out of California, galaxy-enail.com. That would be galaxy-enail.com. Absolutely I think one of the best e-nails that is out there. The price point superior. If you're a store, you want to reach out and say you heard it on Hempspeak and go stock them, call them up. If you're a buyer, you'll be so happy you did it. They have all ceramic quartz and pathways and ceramic nails, titanium. It's crazy. I don't understand any of that, and we're hoping to have the people from Galaxy E-Nail come on and explain that. But an e-nail essentially gets rid of the torch. Why don't you help people? Nobody even knows what a dab is out there, of the hemp audience probably, but we need a lot of education, and that's what we're all about. So help people along on this, if you would, Bill.
Okay, sure will. Number one, a dab is, for lack of a better word, the term is from the old Brill Cream commercial, where a little dab will do you. So there's your trivia history, your stoner trivia history for the day.
So maybe Brill Cream was the gateway drug. No, that's pretty funny. Yeah, a little dab will do you. Yeah, I did it.
That might even come back with Exxon Valdez or something.
It affected me in 8th grade. I can promise you that. But do go ahead with your story.
But actually, concentrates are just as they sound. They are concentrated marijuana. So we take the concentrated marijuana and it's concentrated down to about a 10% yield. On that type of yield, you've got some pretty potent stuff. So literally, a little dab will do you. And when I say a dab, if somebody wants to know how, it's about the size of a BD. And one of the beautiful things with concentrates are, JR and Mike, it's probably the purest form that you can come in and use your medicine, because it's completely vaporized up. There are no carcinogens or ugly debris just floating around. So it's a great way to come in and experience. One of the other things that I'll really sort of stress to everybody that's out in Colorado today, and people that are new into dabbing and the concentrates, make sure that you're getting the water and the Gatorade. You've got to stay hydrated. It's a great thing, but it's also just like anything. If you don't use moderation, it can come back and bite you.
It's always easier to start slow, as they say.
That's right. Start it slow and just enjoy the ride.
Now, Colorado Springs, interestingly enough, now with us is Bill Nichols. He's with Lab 710. You guys are located in Denver, aren't you?
That's correct.
Now, can you give us just a couple shout outs to some of your retailers, just real quick, that might appreciate the chance to just get heard, where people can actually go ahead and get some Lab 710 product? I think it's available at Rocky Mountain Miracles and Colorado Springs. Shout out to Granny Ganja, right?
Rocky Mountain Miracles. So we'll shout out to all the golden girls of the weed. So go down there and get you a hug. We're also available at A Wellness. We're at Rocky Roads West at both their facilities here in Colorado Springs and up at their new facility in Aurora. If you're in the Denver area, any of the Buddy Boy locations, any of the True Canner locations, you get a craving for it, just ask your local bud tender where you can find some Lab 710.
Now you've got a website too, of course, Lab 710. What is that now?
It is www.lab710.com. Best place to find us actually is Facebook and Instagram. You can actually see some of the products that we're putting out and some of the fun stuff that you can see at your local dispensary.
Well, good. Bill, we're going to take a brief break for a second. JR, what do you got?
Well, I want to remind folks that as of today, we're watching it right now on the YouTube channel. You can listen and watch us do our thing here at 1580 K-High and Hempspeak. All you have to do is go to the YouTube channel, put in K-High, K-High, and we have video as well as audio on the YouTube video channel. And,
click on the Hempspeak banner and we should be okay.
Yeah, put in K-High and then click on Hempspeak. It should come up. And that's new. That's something that just started. And for all you cannabis business owners and investors, one major need that every cannabis business has in common is a need for real estate. It's all about location, as they say. From grow to retail, space is not only a necessity, but it can be the make it or break it component of the business. USTHC.com is the solution. USTHC.com provides superior real estate solutions to the Colorado cannabis industry. Whether you're already operating a cannabis business or just want to find out more, interested in the industry, reach out to the pros at USTHC.com. Warehouses, farms, dispensary locations, all a part of what they do. They also list and sell existing cannabis businesses such as dispensaries. For a free, no obligation consultation, contact USTHC.com today. If you're a broker in Colorado or in another state, you'd like to join the Cannabis Business Referral Network, go ahead and give them a call or contact them. Don't wait. Be a part of this exciting new industry. USTHC.com, real estate solutions for the cannabis industry.
I'd like to tell everybody too what's coming up here. Upcoming tomorrow, we've got just an excellent show live from New York. It's Dan Hummus.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it's Saturday Night Live.
Which it's actually like Wednesday afternoon.
Thursday.
But it's evening there. And so we have Dan Hummiston. He's president of the International Cannabis Association. And they are sponsors of the Cannabis World Congress and Business Expo. Two of those are going on. One's in June in New York at the Jacob Javits Center, and another one's in LA. And we're going to get all the skinny on this, but possibly this is the biggest cannabis expo in the history of Earth.
That's big time stuff.
Big time stuff. So we're thrilled to have Dan on and see what he's got to say. Friday, we've got a couple surprise guests for sure. One is, I won't even hold the surprise, it's Bob Estino. He's the Incredibles manufacturer. And what a story he's got to say is he's really ridden this way from scratch to an incredible edible bar, and it truly is an incredible story. So, all right, now with us right now, we're back to Bill Nichols. He's with Lab 710. Bill, cue the talent. Uh-oh. Oh, we lost Bill, it sounds like. Okay, we lost Bill. He got tied up. So we're going to try to get Bill back on the line. In the meantime, anybody wants to give us a buzz, you can call us 719-591-5874. That'd be 719-591-KUSH, K-U-S-H. I think he's back on the line here. Hello, Bill, is that you?
That's me.
We lost you there, my friend. We found you. It's kind of like a golf ball. You can lose them and find them.
Exactly. Just set up a flare.
Okay, do go on, my friend. Where would you like to go from here? We were talking a little bit about dabbing, but that's not your whole story. So why don't you go ahead and lead us down whatever trail you want to go.
The other thing that people have not experienced these vapor pens yet. That's going to probably probably be one of the next big waves that you're going to see as far as Pod is concerned. I went from, literally 2 years ago, a pretty good promotion at a company called Old Hempspeak. Those of you that read Culture and PHC and some of the other periodicals, you'll remember seeing the coupons of, come in and buy cartridges and receive your kit for free. Well, it's a pretty good marketing tool. It's got a lot of people into it. If you look at who all has gotten into the cartridge business, I think your guest Friday's even come into it. They're available. They're around. There's some facilities that make some unbelievable cartridges. And along those lines, I think our big learning lessons of the day today, guys, is first something I'll tell you, and I want to hear what y'all's response is. If I told you, Mike and JR, that you had a 250 milligram cartridge, what could you tell me about that cartridge?
That means nothing to me. I wouldn't be able to tell you anything, actually. So, I mean, I know there's a measurement and it means something to somebody.
Yeah, I'm pretty much what Mike said. I'm not sure.
Okay, here's going to be our learning lesson of the day from Mr. Wizard of Campus. Okay?
Mr. Wizard from Lab 710, Billy Nichols, cue the talent. Go ahead.
All right, so, yes, when we were growing up and your parents probably didn't want you to have a complete coat because they knew Mike, especially in your case, that you could out all that sugar and you'd be like Dino on speed. I just see you going all the way around.
That was a good Dino, by the way.
You remember Dino?
Oh, heck yeah, that was a good Dino.
That's it. So, if we look at that can of Coke as being a gram of wax, or a gram of shatter, or a gram of butane or bubble hash, and then took that Coke and poured it in 4 different containers or 4 different glasses, and then topped it off with water, glycerin, or whatever we needed to. You would still have Coke, but you'd only have 25% Coke. So when you hear somebody tell you that they have a 250 milligram cartridge, that simply means that they basically have a 1/4 gram of wax.
Well, that's very helpful. No, we're actually understanding this.
Okay. Now, in the converse of that, if I took 2 of those and poured it in, you'd have less water and less glycerin in it. But how much? We're going to see if you boys and girls have been paying attention here at home. And this is for a prize, okay? How much, if you took 2 of those, would it equal?
2 minutes.
Well, my first guess would be half. Or
That's correct. It would be 500 milligrams.
We got a winner here.
Hey.
We got to have a winner.
So I'm going to give it to Mike, or leave it to the girls down at Rocky Mountain. But you've just won a Lab 710 Tug.
You can't beat that. You can't beat that. No, that's great. No, that's a lot of fun. Okay, Bill, we just got about another minute or so. Why don't you give us some more skinny? How everybody can reach us and all that good stuff. You got 90 seconds, brother, if that.
90 seconds.
Less, yeah, about a minute, if that, right? So, yeah, roll.
Okay. We gave you the retail locations to go out and see. Rocky Roads, Rocky Mountain, any of the Rockies, True Canada, A Wellness, and I'll tell you what, I'm going to hit you with this, Mike. Why don't we do this again, same time, same bat channel, and let's come up with some fun stoner trivia. I got some thoughts I want to give away.
That's what we need to do. That'd be a lot of fun, and I know our callers love trivia and fun stuff, and that would be real exciting. Bill, it's been great having you on. We'll get off air and discuss something that's a lot of fun for our listeners, and it can be open to anyone around the globe because that's what it has to be. That's what we want to see. Okay, that was Bill Nichols, Lab 710 out of Denver, and we appreciate his time. JR?
Lab710.com, the website. Check it out. Hey, I hear the music. You know what that means?
It's 420 weather. I think it's hazy. I'm looking out the window. It looks kind of hazy.
And it's always cloudy at 1580 K high.
K High 1580 is the new radio station that talks about weed and health and weed. We also talk about things like staring into space and claiming to see faces.
That's good.
Yesterday,
Good.
I saw this
Don't
cloud
become
that
a,
looked like Bob's. I swear it was.
they will be a sponsor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Make sure you also check us out.
What's that?
Yeah, what happened? Oh, there's Travis. Hey, Travis.
Okay, thanks.
Good, buddy. Can you call that studio line? We're open right now. It's ready for you. All right. Bye. I'll remind them on the YouTube channel again. That's stunning.
I'll hit the promo here coming up.
Good. You did a great job with the sound like a pro. Have you ever done this before?
No,
No?
been doing it too long.
Good. Well, don't bail yet. We might have one rocket ship. You got it right.
That'd be fine.
Is that all
I'll
right?
take it. I'll take it.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think we'll know in this time next week.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun, though.
So Todd's calling.
Yeah. I'll be watching that. We need a light.
Yeah, we need a bigger light flash.
These guys are doing something now. That's something.
Yeah, I'm thinking we need to do something like that, set up the broadband.
Your family safety with Vivint. Now for up to $1,300 in security equipment at no charge. Just pay as little as $99 for activation.
Well, the thing is, it's recorded.
Installation is free.
You can always go back and play.
Yeah. Yeah, you can archive it, pull it up. And see.
471-1570.
Hello, Hempspeak.
Okay, Travis, we're about to come up, and then we'll do a little bit of bookkeeping, and then we'll bring you. You'll be live. So, like, cool.
Yeah,
That's
just
good,
stand
buddy.
by. Hang in there.
Call 1-800-OFFICES and start today.
Check us out at letstalkpot.com. That's letstalkpot.com. L-E-T. Look, man, I'm not spelling it. The station talking pot is K-High.
Mike and JR, you're listening to Hempspeak. Thank you for listening to Hempspeak, making broadcast history as the world's first hemp radio show on FCC-approved K-High 1580 in Colorado Springs. Also, streaming worldwide at letstalkpot.com. Video streaming on YouTube channel. Just type in K-High, K-High, and hit the Hempspeak button, and we should be there. Our audience, by the way, extremely interested in your message. If you're interested in getting your message out to our listeners, we can do that for you. We have numerous sponsorship packages available here on Hempspeak, so join us. Put your ad here. Be a part of broadcast history. Contact us at info@hempspeak.com. That's info@hempspeak.com.
We are broadcasting from the epicenter of the hemp industry. We're the petri dish. We realize hemp we did not invent. We understand that. But it turns out that since Colorado and Washington legalized, we've had some sort of petri dish kind of effect. Literally hundreds of companies being spawned, if not thousands. And it's really exciting to be a part of this right here in the Front Range of Colorado.
And if you've got one of these companies and you want to get your message out, there aren't too many places that'll do it, except for right here.
I wouldn't suggest putting it like in some of these newspapers or something, because they don't really care about you. Here you have a chance to actually tell your story. And we're going to be bringing up one of those people who's an enormous thread in this quilt we call hemp. His name is Travis Todd. He'll be coming up in just 1 second. I just got to give a shout out to our friends at Blown Smoke Shop, 424 West Fillmore. Just go in there and say Hempspeak sent you. They'll treat you nice. They've got an excellent selection of what you need, and it's definitely a great way to be get acquainted with the boys over there.
Because we are the hemp whisperers.
We are the hemp whisperers. Thank you. Well, why don't we bring up Travis right now and see what say him. Travis, are you with us?
Yeah. How you doing?
Oh, we're so happy to have you on board. Where are you calling from right now?
Oh, thanks. I'm glad to be a part of the show. I'm calling from Denver, Colorado right now.
And now you apparently have a company called Hemp Farm Co. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I do. Hemp Farm Co. started about 3 years ago in a dream. And it's kind of, hard work and diligence to be able to put everything on paper and to turn it into reality is where we're at now. And so yeah, it's Hemp Farm Co. consists of we grow, we manufacture, we produce industrial certified.
Yeah.
We have a farm in Alamosa, Colorado, where we live, and the office are based in Denver, however. But we're out in Alamosa, where they have welcomed us to come and be a part of this movement.
Alamosa, shout out to the people of Alamosa for this. Any community that's willing to embrace the hemp movement deserves a shout out. We've heard from a couple people on the show this week and last week about, I'll name one, Morris Beagle, who complains about some of the politics in some of the counties around Fort Collins area and what have you. And do you run across that? Did you have a hard time finding a spot, or was it pretty simple to relocate to Alamosa? Did you have that already sorted out?
Well, initially, when we was looking for the farm, in research, we come across some people that were highly excited about it, that were interested in it, and also didn't know too much about it. We also some people that weren't friendly, I guess you would say. They didn't know enough about it, I guess, for the implications of it, and they just didn't want to be around in that area. Good reasons. I mean, one of the things that they were thinking about was competition. Like that. But in our search, we actually came pretty easy for got to talk to some people down there, and they were really excited about it. They're actually on a conservation right now, so they're really all about safe water out there. And a lot of the farmers right now are all about really a lot of water to grow out there. They were really excited about that.
So Travis, in your fields out there around Alamosa, what are you doing to avoid the cross-pollination or alleviate those concerns about that?
Well, I think we're in a good situation right now, where we're at kind of middle of farmland, but farmers pretty far distant places. That's not a bad thing. But you know, we are working on headlots. We are working on those areas. I mean, it's tough because you really can't shade and, you know, you're outdoors, you know, spot. I mean, it's probably pretty impossible to control unless you're in a situation. So, for us, we're not really around.
Look, Travis, let me ask you this: what some of our callers said that you know that's getting the hemp seed itself is pretty much a hard thing to do. And can you divulge any information on that, or is it getting easier? It would seem to be. Do you think there's going to be quite a few acres planted in Colorado compared to last year, or we're going to double or more? What do you think?
Well, as far as we're working closely now with and actually there, I can't but it takes in there that they are now working and University of Colorado right now. Colorado State. And I spoke to them last week because we are doing this and we have been able to make an arrangement in Colorado. But as far as the farmers trying to make things right now, there are some in Colorado that are offering really know what type of seed that is, although they say it's certified, they're so certified out there. So basically getting the seed is kind of hit or miss. You won't be able to get
So how many acres do you currently have, and ideally, how many would you like to have?
Currently, I have 78 acres right now. We have another 130 acres right next to that. Ideally, love to bring out have a partner that we want to show up for. He's actually the son of his actually the guy that created and he has
Wow.
It's safe to say that all of the production that you're able to produce is pretty much sold just because of the limited supply. Is that fair to say?
Well, that's a fair statement. If you have your buyers in mind, distributors in mind, come across, we, United States buys $100 every year from China. And now that we're able to grow Colorado, it's huge. And also, it is yeah, there's a huge market out there right now, especially if you're
Yeah. So let me get this straight. The United States, we are buying $150 million worth of hemp from the Chinese every year?
for China, yeah.
China.
That's correct.
Wow.
I mean, and it's been, I believe, for some time. I have a sort of a break. Like mine.
Well, how do we get that? How do we get that pendulum then to swing back and keep that money here at home in the U.S. and funnel to guys like you here in Colorado?
That's the thing. You got to get more farmers on board. It's all about the education. It's all about letting the farmers understand and know what to do for it. You have a lot of farmers that have to look at it for a long time. And they just don't want to get away from it. Kind of like they're not something vitamin. Now, 2013,
Well, we appreciate that. It's nice to have people like you on. I know that as we import, and when you look at materials, you'll often see something that's made out of hemp, but they refer to it as other fiber. And over the years, it's been just completely, apparently, it's just completely been erased from the Smithsonian Institute, any reference to hemp. And this has been a systematic thing. This hasn't been, there's been a demonization of hemp. And that's why we're so happy to be here and have people like you, because we're undemonizing it. We're trying to tell people that pot is not plutonium and that we can, there are a lot of benefits. In fact, it's amazing how many benefits there are, and pot's just the cherry in the overall cherry pie. But Travis, hang on with us. We're going to carry on to the next segment, if you would. Real quick, we've just got a couple minutes, but upcoming tomorrow, we've got Dan Hummiston, president of the International Cannabis Association. He's a sponsor of the World Cannabis Congress and Business Expo coming up in June in New York, in August in LA. Watch us on the YouTube channel, and you can watch the rebroadcast and all that on YouTube. Just go to channels K-High, H-I-G-H, click on the Hempspeak button, and you're good to go.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes. So, JR, it's a pretty exciting little show we've got going here.
Yeah, and you can listen live at letstalkpot.com. The TuneIn app, we just heard that from Bill Nichols. You can download the TuneIn app for free on your phone, and you can find us on that as well. And you can call us anytime at 719-591-KUSH. Take a break, come back. We'll continue with Travis Dodd. On the other side, he's with Hemp Farm Co. after this on Hempspeak.
30. This is K-High 1580, the world's first station dedicated to marijuana awareness. How in the world can we talk pot all day? Well, the marijuana movement has a lot of passionate fans across the country. There is medical benefits. You just
Altoid?
I'm good. All right.
Good show so far.
Yeah.
during the 60s and any time in history when Americans
I like it.
You want to talk to Travis?
Yeah, see what he wants to do.
Yeah.
Hey, Travis. You still with us, Trav? All right, brother. Where do you want to go? What questions you want me to ask or JR to ask?
Well, I was going to talk about the station, the last one that you had pretty much had.
But dude, I want you to be able to promote any of your brands, your products. That's why you're here. You know, so really tell your story too. And I'll probably ask you kind of that, you know, really what, you know, where can people find these products and this and that, right? So, yeah, you give shout outs to anybody you want in the hemp industry that you think is helpful. And let's just have some fun, dude. You're welcome anytime you're in Colorado Springs, and we'll have you in the studio, and always bring samples. Okay, bro. We'll bring you up here in a few seconds here, a little bit. All right. So which one's his, the phone mic?
Right here.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You're a good board man. I appreciate a good.
Huh?
I appreciate a good board man.
I'm getting used to it now.
There you are.
Yeah. A couple of days there, I was fat finger and everything.
That's what tell yourself, guys. I imagine me trying to do all this. It's like, no, you know, I could have got it on. I've been sloppy as hell.
You somewhere down the line, you're probably going to have to learn how to do it in case I'm not here.
No, I want to. I want to because, and I'm not afraid of it. I've run a million broadcasts. It's just get used
Either
to
that or
that
get
more.
somebody else to come in and.
Oh, sorry. This segment's sponsored by Rocky Mountain Miracles.
Replaced by biomass, such as cannabis, stocks, and biomass can be converted into methane, methanol, and gasoline at a fraction of the current cost of oil and nuclear energy. Always telling it like it is. This is Hempspeak.
The opinions, thoughts, and discussions expressed on 1580K are definitely
I'll come back
not
with
those
this.
of the owner who moved
And then somewhere in the middle, we'll break for another. Coming at you live every day, Monday through Friday, 4 to 5 p.m. on K-High here in Colorado Springs. Worldwide, streaming worldwide at letstalkpot.com. It's Hempspeak, the Hemp Whisperers. Mike's over there. I'm JR. And for all you cannabis business owners and investors, I want your attention for just a second here. One major need every cannabis business has in common is a need for real estate. From grow to retail, space is not only a necessity, but it can be the make it or break it component of your business. USTHC.com helps to provide superior real estate solutions to the Colorado cannabis industry. Whether you're already operating a cannabis business or just want to find out more information or interested in the industry, reach out to the pros at USTHC.com. Warehouses, farms, dispensary locations, part of what they do. They'll also list and sell existing cannabis businesses such as dispensaries and other grow opportunities. For a free, no obligation consultation, contact USTHC.com today. If you're a broker in Colorado or in another state and would like to join the Cannabis Business Referral Network, contact them. Don't wait. Be a part of this exciting new industry. It's happening now. USTHC.com. Real estate solutions for the cannabis industry.
We've been having a nice chat with Travis Todd with Hemp Farm Co. Travis, you still with us? All right, Trav. Real quick, I just want to give the sponsor of this particular segment, Rocky Mountain Miracles, everywhere on East Bijou and Colorado Springs. Granny Gunge is the host over there, and their staff will treat you real nice. Tell them Hempspeak sent you. They're our sponsor for the segment. All right, Travis, we're back. We're talking hemp. The direction of hemp, obviously, we got to get some more seeds. We got to get people able to grow. We got to get a lot of people on board. It takes some time. We're way behind China and Canada, but Colorado's still the petri dish. So much stuff is new and exciting. Tell us about Hemp Farm Co., what your products are going to be, and if there's any way people can engage right now with you and buy some of your stuff.
Sure. Hemp Farm Co. is company that provides services as well as provides the product so and we provide seeds, provide fiber, provide earth. Right now, we also are working with another company providing something that we're pretty proud of, but we really want to get into producing our own products. We are manufacturing this year. This year will be our first year going and getting everything around and manufacturing the products. And so our products for the community eventually become everything we have really good products all around.
So are you, Travis, are you Farm Co? Do you have a staff? How many people do you employ?
Yeah, we're a small company. I started everything myself, kind of getting everything together, raising capital, getting licenses, and all the paperwork together. That's taken about, that's been about almost the process. Everything organized on
Must be like call waiting or something.
Some guys bring us go out every day and try to get that goal. And, not only that, it's much with other countries. Now we're working with this is Sean Stockmeyer at Anderson. He has a oil extraction company called and he's his company is the one that's extracting oil. We're also working with a tribal partnership with bringing one big factory out there. So there's a lot of things that are developing that are happening.
Sounds like you're living the dream there, Travis. Where do you see it all going? Where's it heading?
Well, I think it's heading in a lot of different directions. Now, you guys were talking about back in the day when they were demonizing, and basically they let it go with the I mean, if you don't know now, they got rid of this thing. They got rid of the paper industry.
Mhm.
So they just did that was a good idea. That was one thing. And the other thing was, now the government has a tax. So they and also there was kind of pacified. But I see it going to great direction. Got to get everybody.
Well, it's amazing the story, and it's true how it's been since the 30s, just totally dismissed, and where we would be today if it would have been used. Travis, we just got a couple, about a minute or two left. Why don't you give us your website, if you would, and all that good stuff for everybody?
Sure.
Well, we're always hearing from people that want to get involved in the cannabis industry, not quite sure, and a lot of them scared of the pot side of it, but certainly the hemp thing, and they're getting less scared of the pot side of it, I can promise you that. JR and I were laughing yesterday how some of the people that drive their Mercedes Audis and all these cars, BMWs, and they talk bad about pot, but yet they're driving to wherever they are in it, right? So it cracks you up.
Speaking of which, I was talking to Bill Miller, that's a local
Yeah, we had Bill on yesterday.
He was a great guest, Well, you guys are just part of the many threads that make up this hemp quilt, but you're the big threads, and we're the ones that are trying to help you guys get along. So thank you for having us. That was Travis Todd, hempfarmco.com. Real quick here, we've got tomorrow, Dan Humston, International Cannabis Association. He's also sponsored the Cannabis World Congress and Business Expo coming up in New York City in June, in August in LA. Our YouTube channel, JR, give it up.
Yep, YouTube channel. Just go there, type in K-High, and hit the Hempspeak button, and you should be able to watch us and listen to us here on Hempspeak. Want to give a shout out to Ben at Master Control back in Chicago, and that's pretty much it for today, isn't it?
Pretty much. Quick since we got 2 seconds, Bone Smoke Shop was our sponsor. We also had Lab 710 on, thanks to Bill Nichols. Great, Rocky Mountain Miracles. Shout out to those people. JR, it's a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, Mike, see you tomorrow. Talk to you tomorrow, people. Appreciate you joining us, and have a great day.
Hempspeak.com.
This is Colorado's only weed station, KI 1580. Thank you so much for coming down to the end of the dial and checking out all of the great programming that we provide. That means